Officers approach a mysterious boat with no registration number, only to have the man on board do something that leaves everyone on the water in total shock.
Hi!
All right, Internet. I'm Frank Sloup. I'm a 24-year veteran of the Sheriff's Office out here in Arizona. Today, we're going to be doing some body cam breakdown. Body Cam Files is the channel where we found this. This video is about Florida Fish and Wildlife, one of my favorite agencies. They protect all the natural resources in Florida. They've got a great job. They work it on land and on the water, so they're doing good work. This video is going to be great because we're doing body cam bingo while we're watching it. We got a good card here. We're going to see how it works out for us. So let's take a look.
You guys got any fish?
What?
Fish!
You're messing up our little school we got going right here.
Okay, I get that.
Fishing, we live right there.
All right, well, I'd get a lot of your hair a lot faster if you'd let me ask you a question.
Yes, ma'am?
Have you all seen a chug?
What?
A chug, like a KW, it said KW37.
No, ma'am. There is a big dead loggerhead up on the beach behind our house right now.
Okay, well now you have no numbers on there. Do you have the registration for the boat?
It's not my boat. It's my roommate's.
Okay.
Okay, well.
And these aren't my pants. Right off the bat here, this guy is arguing that it's not his boat, which is a very similar argument to these aren't my pants. If you're the captain, literally, if you're the captain of your boat, you are responsible for making sure that it has all the safety equipment, that it has proper registration, everything is in line, that you have all the insurance information, everything that's required is on there. And just because you're driving someone else's boat doesn't mean that those laws don't apply to you. So this guy's wrong right off the get-go.
1332 Atlantic.
Okay, that's fine. You're on the water. Doesn't matter where you live. You got an ID on you?
We need both of yours.
9422 Marathon.
No, just, you're fine. All right.
This is, I work on the Gulf Stream, Key West. This is one of our other mates, Ethan. His trailer got towed the other day, so we tied it up behind our house.
Okay.
So it's just been there, so we kind of popped out.
Do you know the registration for this? Do you have it on board?
Nope. Unless it's in here. Like I said, it's not my boat.
Florida Fish and Wildlife, love it.
You're operating a vessel.
There you go.
Okay, perfect.
There you go. How about that?
Let's see if.
Yeah, I thought y'all were looking for a chum.
Well, we were until we saw you had violations on the
Did you?
on the water. Sure did.
Okay.
I like it.
Hopefully his shit's in order. Like I said,
Well, it's not,
he
because-
told me I was good to take his boat out. So
Well, if you're a captain, don't you supposed to got numbers on it and shit?
you're a cop, aren't you supposed to be fucking catching people breaking the law and shit?
We are. You have a crime on the water.
I don't know what your attitude is, but
It's you.
it's not that deep. It really isn't.
For a chub.
Yeah, and then obviously we're addressing violations that we address because we're a cop and that's what we do. Okay, you're still on the water, but you are arguing with us. It's ridiculous.
What a jerk.
Every time I take her out, something happens and she gets mad at me. So.
Just shut up. Like
Is that why you're freaking out?
What?
You got a warrant?
I don't know.
Is that why you're freaking out?
I'm not freaking out about anything.
You are,
This
'cause-
isn't my boat.
My point is like usually when people start acting like that, it's because they got a warrant.
Yep.
Do I have one?
Well, that's what she's saying. You're wanted. Yeah, you have a
For
warrant.
what?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. Okay, can you send the confirmation?
No.
Thank you.
I'm in my back door. Look, I don't like dealing with these
I
people.
know,
Every
but
time
you
it
need
goes
to
wrong.
relax. They're asking you a question. Answer the question.
Okay, cool.
Stop freaking out.
Hey, listen. You have a warrant, and they're going to confirm it. All right?
What?
I don't know what for what.
But
What's
I
in your
get
hand?
back
Okay,
up,
cool.
nothing of it.
My question is this: are you going to fight me? Or are you going to run?
I'll take that
So
for what?
you
I'm
tell me
gonna
this,
take
are you
it.
about to take me to jail?
Probably.
Just like your personal safety, you should also be concerned with your online security. That's why you need to check out this video's sponsor, CyberGhost VPN. CyberGhost VPN is one of the most trusted VPN providers on the market, with more than 20,000 excellent reviews on Trustpilot. They have more than 38 million users worldwide. There are plenty of eyes that are watching everything that you do online, even when you're in incognito mode. CyberGhost encrypts your internet traffic and reroutes it through more than 100 countries. That secure VPN tunnel helps to hide you from hackers and to protect your privacy. You can watch Netflix, Amazon, Disney Plus, and any other service through the VPN. And with CyberGhost, you can stream videos that are geo-blocked. And by changing your location, you can also score better deals online. CyberGhost can protect you on up to 7 devices and any operating system, including Windows, Mac, Android, and iOS. So you can share it with your friends and family. So give CyberGhost a try. That's risk-free with a 45-day money-back guarantee. Go to cyberghostvpn.com/Frank Sloup to get 84% off and 4 months free. That comes out to just $2.03 per month.
Then, like, for
Can
real.
we wait for the confirmation and
Look,
stop
I didn't do
running
nothing
our
wrong.
I'm not saying you did. Listen. Hey, look at me. Don't add another
I don't
charge.
want to go to jail on a Sunday, and I can't do nothing about
Well,
it.
hey, listen, it's better because at least Monday.
not.
Yes, it is because at least it's not Friday.
Okay, so
And listen, look at me. Regardless,
Stop.
Anthony, look at me. Regardless, I still have to do my job. But don't add another charge and have to stay in longer. All right? It's
no,
not
you're
worth
right.
it.
You're right, but no, I don't have any warrants that I know about.
Okay.
Other
you have
than
one.
Other than what?
if you look, listen.
I am listening.
I'm not trying to add another charge.
I
I'm not
understand.
trying to do nothing stupid. I was not doing nothing wrong. We were in our backyard. So if I jump in the water and swim away right now, what's going to happen?
I'm gonna follow you, and
Okay.
we're gonna say that you're running, and that's fleeing and
But am I
eluding.
running right now, or am I in my backyard? Because you haven't told me I'm under arrest or I have a warrant. So right now, if I jump in the water and swim
Then you're
away, be
fleeing
real
and
with me.
eluding. I'm telling you. Listen to what I'm saying. You are not free to
Women.
leave. You are not free to leave.
I don't have anything that I did
It
wrong.
doesn't matter. You are detained right now.
You are being detained. If you flee and elude, it's a third-degree felony. Or it's actually a
But
first-degree
you're telling
felony.
me you're taking me to jail today regardless.
If the warrant comes back, yes.
These Fish and Wildlife officers are saying that they're waiting for confirmation on the warrant. When a warrant comes in, we find someone with a warrant, we check their name and date of birth, they return with a warrant. What our dispatchers do is they will call the issuing agency, whoever issued that warrant, to make sure that the warrant is still valid and it's still good in the system, and that agency still wants this subject. And typically that takes a little bit of time because you're playing a telephone game between one agency and another. So in this, they're standing there just having this conversation while the dispatchers are on the phone trying to make sure that the warrant is good so they could take the subject into custody. So that's what they're waiting for.
Can you talk to me first? Like, because right now you're like trying to, I feel attacked right now and like.
I'm way on the other boat. I'm just holding the boat.
Wow.
AJ, look at me. Please
Haley.
just sit down and let them finish this whole
What a
thing.
baby. What a beta male.
Without freaking out.
Yes,
You
I
are-
understand. This is stressful. I'm stressed for you and with you, but please, you're making it worse.
Yeah, man.
True
I
story.
didn't do nothing wrong. I didn't do nothing wrong. You
I
don't even know I'm AJ. I could be Ethan Cook right now, right?
Oh my God, shut up!
Like, come on. Like, I'm just saying.
Like-
Like, why are you, like, do you really feel like I need to go to jail today?
Yes.
It's not my
Oh,
feeling.
you need to go to jail.
No, we're not charging you. If you have a warrant, then legally our job is we have to take you to jail.
But you
Well,
don't know
if you
yet,
go,
right?
listen, if you jump in the water and swim away, you're adding a felony.
It's just
So
not worth
But
it.
you don't know
Stop!
yet, right?
What are
No,
you
I don't
doing?
know.
You don't know yet if I'm wanted, right?
I don't know.
So, technically,
But you're
I have
not
known
free to
that
leave.
yet.
I'm telling you right
I'm
now.
under arrest.
You are being detained.
9442
You are
marathon.
detained. You are detained.
I need
You are detained.
94.
You
If you can, anybody on land,
Haley,
Legally,
he's
you are
threatening
not
to
free to
jump
leave.
in the
I'm not
water.
fighting you. I'm not
Legally,
fighting
you are not
you.
free to leave.
I'm not saying you're fighting
Why
me.
are you doing that?
Just
You're asking stupid questions.
Listen. I'm not doing that.
Stop.
I'll deal with it the right way when I can have a
Yeah,
lawyer
you're
take
not
me to
right
court and
now.
like do it. Not
You
because
can say
I
that
don't
when
I'm going to say mentions lawyer and court, actually both.
like come on guys, for real. Why do you want to take me to jail
I
today?
don't want to take you to
Let
jail.
me know I have something that I need to handle and
I
I'll
can't
do it.
do
That's
that.
not how that works, unfortunately. Like,
Okay.
it's just not how it
I'm
works.
sorry.
I understand it's frustrating. I understand no one wants to hear those words. We get it. We're not.
So y'all are just gonna leave her by her own if I go swim away.
No, if anything,
Like,
listen,
you see what I'm saying right
Anthony.
You're such an idiot.
now? This is not
This
fair.
isn't like a bartering thing. That's a
Life's not fair, partner.
Stop talking.
They were looking.
Please, for me, shut the fuck up!
They're telling me
Shut
they're gonna
up!
take me to jail
Okay,
unless they
I
tell them it's a
understand.
protection
Yeah,
warrant.
you're going to go to jail.
Stop talking.
I really feel for the passenger in this boat, supposedly the operator's girlfriend. She's trying to quiet him down and trying to get him to not make compounding poor decisions. And he's got such a low emotional IQ that he can't understand things from her perspective, which is obviously better than his. I appreciate her trying to help these two Fish and Wildlife officers take him into custody without any further incident, and he's just not willing to comply.
The protection has nothing to do with it. The protection order is completely different. Whenever I was asking about the protection order, I was trying to make sure you weren't with the person that you were with the protection order. That has nothing to do with it. Anthony,
Bro, like you're trying
Oh, I got a bro. That's a bingo.
Like I didn't do nothing wrong,
Look,
man.
I understand the frustration.
You want to take me to jail instead of telling
And they're 2 women. There's no bros there.
Like that's how you do with somebody that you work here with.
That's
You're
not
trying to
how it
take me to
works.
jail and say at
Legally,
least
we are
you
not
can
allowed
do it
to.
tomorrow.
They're
Legally,
not
we
trying to do
cannot
anything
interact
right
with
now.
someone with a
You
warrant
just
in
won't
the
stop running your mouth.
But they said they don't know if I have a
Stop
warrant.
talking, please.
He's so
I
dumb.
understand it's frustrating. I'm not saying it's not
He's so
frustrating. I understand
dumb.
that. I'm sorry you're feeling this way, truly. But from our job, we cannot speak to someone with a warrant and then be like, okay, deal with it later. That's just.
I understand. I understand. So, but the question that I asked initially wasn't that.
Listen. So either you jump in the water and you're fleeing police,
Now I
regardless.
have an F3 plus the warrant, right?
Yes.
So now I have 2 warrants. that I
And then
have
if
to
you
deal with.
resist, that's another one.
I'm not resisting you.
I'm not saying
Right
that.
now,
I'm saying
you
if
Can you please stop
Yeah,
talking?
I'm about to stop
Thank you.
talking.
No, you're not. You haven't done that for like 20 minutes.
so. Listen. What I'm saying is this: when I put handcuffs on you, if you resist me, that's another charge.
Going to.
I'm not saying you are.
So these officers are telling him, hey, you're detained. You're not free to go, which is, at this point right now, they at least meet the minimum threshold for probable cause to at least put handcuffs on this guy while they're awaiting confirmation of the warrant. They can always take handcuffs off. You can unarrest someone at any time for something like this, where obviously based on his demeanor and all of the indicators, even him verbally saying, hey, I'm going to leave, I'm going to swim away from here. That's a great time to take him into custody, to detain him for that moment and say, we're going to detain you. If the warrant comes back that they don't want you, we'll unhook you, no harm, no foul. If it does come back valid, which is the probability, then he's already in cuffs. So I really like doing that. If I'm dealing with someone on the road where they have the possibility of running away from me, I typically, I'll handcuff someone while I'm awaiting the results of a warrant, just to decrease the probability that there's going to be some sort of flee.
I'm trying to give you
But if I
quick
do
things.
this after
Hey,
you-
listen, God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth to listen twice as good, right? So listen to what I'm saying.
Whatever, please.
I don't want to add charges onto this. You could be out tomorrow morning, right? Your bond could be like $500 and you're literally out as soon as you get there. Does that make sense?
You didn't tell me that yet.
My point is, listen, man. Look at me. I can even tell you. Let me see. I'll look it up for you. Listen, man, you got violations on the water. That's that. All right? Number 2, your bond is going to be $3,000. Because it's $30,000 total, you pay 10%. It says to destroy tarpon bond, photo and science bond, something tarpon, hook, line and gear bond, something about tarpon.
Tarpon, one of my favorite game fish. It's not a fish that you eat, very similar to the rooster fish. They're a great game fish. Super strong. They do a lot of aerobatics, so they're jumping up out of the water when you hook them, when you're fighting them in. Just a great fish, and they grow big, 100-pound plus, very often, very easy. For fish to reach that level and above. They're a great fish. They're caught all over Florida, down into Mexico. I've caught them in Cancun. You can catch them all the way down into Central America. So they're pretty prolific. They're just not good to eat. So because they're not good to eat, we don't kill them. And that's why they're protected in Florida, is you simply catch them, take a couple pictures, give them a kiss, you put them back in the water.
So the warrant, regardless, because we are here now, we have to take him to jail. But if you have $3,000, you can bail him out as soon as he gets in. Mm-hmm. Or you can get a bail bondsman, and then as long as you show up to court, they won't come after you.
Okay. But I'm gonna swim home right now.
Okay, well,
So,
I'm going to follow you. And this,
Stop. You can listen.
I'm gonna swim home.
Get out today. Go.
AJ, I swear to fucking God, I will be gone tomorrow if you jump
They
in that
take
water.
me to jail and I let them take me.
No, if you go in there, it's worse.
it is worse. You're adding a third-degree felony. You're adding a felony on top of that. You're not going to have any...
So dumb.
You will never be able to get a notice to appear. Like, you're screwing yourself legally for a long term if you do that. This is not worth it. The judge is
Listen,
going to look at
exactly.
it. It's just not going to help you.
It is not going to help you. You're going to end up screwing yourself, notice to appear, all right?
What is your password for your phone?
Let me just put you in handcuffs.
AJ,
listen.
what is
Come
your
here.
passcode?
AJ,
No.
I'm staying right
I can't
here.
help you if you don't give me your fucking password to your phone.
This is pretty funny. This is the type of guy that has a girlfriend, but won't give her the code to his phone. So I bet that killing tarpon isn't the only shady thing that this guy is doing, if you know what I mean.
Give it to me.
Stop.
Give it to
Turn
me.
around and talk to her.
Give it to
Listen,
me.
I'm sorry.
What
but
is it? I can't help you.
Listen, just get back on your boat. You can give me the F3.
AJ,
but
I
look,
can't
I'm gonna
help
go home.
you.
You're not taking me to jail today.
Well, you're
Stop.
gonna add resisting because I'm gonna stop you from resisting.
I'm not resisting unless you tell me
Please.
to stop.
AJ, stop.
Listen,
AJ.
you're telling me I'm resisting and I'm not.
You are, because I'm
Work
telling
with
you
me.
to come here.
You can
You
give
work
me
with
the other
me.
charge. Give me the other
Give me
charge
the
and tell him I
code.
slam away.
No.
Give me the code. I need it. I can't help
you
you.
on radio and tell him he's trying to leave.
I
You
don't
can. Tell him I'm trying to leave. That's fine.
have your
No,
I'm not
you're
resisting.
gonna come here. Come
AJ,
here.
I
You're
don't have
resisting
your
now.
boss's phone number.
That girlfriend is annoying.
Do anything, AJ. I am gone after this. I'm telling you.
He's also
Good.
resisting without violence.
I'm leaving. I can't. I don't know how to drive a boat.
We'll be right back.
He needs help.
We will be right back for her. She's anchored.
Florida Fish and Wildlife is just like every other game warden agency, natural conservation agency in the United States. They are there to preserve a natural resource so that generations later still have tarpon to catch, or still have stone crabs to eat, or still have ducks to shoot, or deer to harvest, or turkeys to hunt in the spring. So they are doing the Lord's work. And as I've mentioned it before, my undergrad degree is in conservation law enforcement. I went to school specifically to be a game warden. They are my kindred spirits. One of the reasons I'm a deputy sheriff is because I like working in those more rural areas. And game wardens work even more rural areas than deputy sheriffs do. But we run into each other a lot because we patrol a lot of the same areas. And I always got to take my hat off to them. They've got a rough job. And they have to work every opening day. Terrible.
Then you should have made the decision to sit with your girlfriend if you're worried about her, because she's anchored right now. You're leaving her. Think about that.
You're more worried about me than her?
She's fine right now. She's not in distress. She's anchored.
It's dead calm.
Right now, stop. Stop. Do not put this on anyone else. You're projecting and displacing blame. Stop.
Ooh, that's a projecting and displacing blame.
Come on.
There's no come on.
Please go help her.
No.
She's fine.
Who help her?
When you're done doing your
If I
shit.
got the charges, then let me go.
No.
You're being emotional. You're letting your emotions get the best
If I
of you.
got the charges, let me go.
No.
It's not that
Let me
deep.
go
dude.
if I
It's
got
not
the
that
charges,
deep.
dude.
He's so dumb.
Go.
Hey, where are you, Bylane?
I'm so glad I got a bingo on this guy.
Go help her, please.
No. We're gonna help her after.
You come this way, and he's trying to swim to land. I don't think he's gonna make it, but
Come to the boat. Go help her.
That's fine. That's cool. We're just
Doesn't
gonna
know
wait
how
for
to
you.
Drive the boat. She's fucking floating away.
yeah, please, sounds good.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, you're the one that did that.
There are times when we watch police pursuits and there's a helicopter over the suspect vehicle. And we say, there's no way that they're going to get away. They've got a helicopter there. This is the same version, but dumber, where this guy jumps into the water and thinks that he can get away by swimming when they're in a boat and they're going as slow at an idle speed next to this guy as he's kicking and swimming, trying to get away. And they're just like, hey, man, like, stop. And they just follow him. Like, where does he think he's going to go? He's in the water. Now, credit to him. That was a pretty good swim. So good for him for being that apt and confident in his skills in the water. But what an idiot. I mean, they're driving next to you. Like, at some point, you'd be like, all right, let me on there. Just put me in cuffs. Like, I'm tired. But he just wanted to go for the long haul.
Don't blame me for your problems.
Yes,
you
you
did.
did. We just told you 3 times, dude.
No anchor on the boat.
So what's the line?
She's drifting away.
What is the line going to the bottom of the ocean?
Y'all are fucking out of control. Y'all are out of control.
The only one out of control right now is you. I don't understand how you don't see
You
that.
already gave me 2 charges. Who cares?
We offered for you to not have that be the case.
Yeah.
I don't understand why you're acting like we chose to do that.
Yeah, he's fleeing and eluding right now. You're swimming into my boat. I don't know, a warrant. A warrant.
Please don't run over me.
I'm not touching you. I'm not even near you.
No one is gonna run over you. I can guarantee that.
But now you're making yourself a felon.
I'm just gonna hop up.
Yeah, get in the water. Now we're talking.
This is absolutely fucking ridiculous. We're done. We're done. We're done.
Yes! In the water.
What did you think was going to happen? Seriously, what did... Dude, stop. You fucking...
Hey, I'm not.
All right, then figure it out. Stop moving that. Stop.
I'm not doing it.
You just were. Do you not know how to... We're past that point. So far past, it's not even fucking funny.
Is that a cop right there?
I love that these officers bailed off the boat into the water to take this guy into custody. It's something in years of working on a boat and in the water. It ruins your day when you go home with wet boots, but there's something very gratifying and satisfying about jumping off a boat into a water and taking someone into custody. I don't know what this guy thought was going to happen, but these officers weren't having any of it, and I love it.
Yeah, they're all cops.
You're just being an idiot. I don't get why. I really don't.
I'm trying to fucking leave.
That's not an option. What are you comprehending?
What an idiot.
The guy that, like, stabs the tarpon repeatedly and that sort of thing.
We gotta go help his poor girlfriend, though, because she can't run a boat. She's literally sitting out there.
What started this entire situation happened 3 months earlier on January 5th, 2024, at approximately 09:12 hours when an officer with the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission received information in reference to a possible tarpon violation.
Tarpon.
In Florida, tarpon is strictly a catch and release only fish. At City Marina, the officer spoke to Dockmaster Bukowicz, who explained to him that the captain of the Jolly Roger, a charter fishing vessel docked within the marina, found tarpon scales and blood on the Jolly Roger this morning. Mr. Bukowicz reviewed the security footage of the dock and observed a tall white male cleaning the vessel. At 19:40 hours, the male is observed gaffing a tarpon and bringing it onto the deck of the Jolly Roger. Mr. Bukowicz observed the white male stab and stomp the tarpon several times, before using the gaff to throw the tarpon overboard. For these offenses, an arrest warrant was issued with a bond of $30,000.
Nice.
However, he chose to ignore it, and it ended up costing him.
Don't forget to point your camera at the QR code or click the link below to get the special discount that CyberGhost VPN is giving my audience. This application will protect your data and will give you full access to all of the blocked content on the internet. All this for just $2.03 a month. That's risk-free with a 45-day money-back guarantee. So check out CyberGhost VPN.
Anthony was charged with 1 count of felony fleeing and eluding, and 2 counts of resisting an officer without violence.
Nice.
2 of the charges eventually resulted in a no-information filing by the prosecutor. The remaining count was transferred through a change of venue, with a jury trial tentatively scheduled for late October 2024. However, as of early 2026, the status of the cases remains unresolved, with 2 active bench warrants still outstanding in Monroe County. These warrants were issued following his failure to appear for court dates in April and May 2024 for misdemeanor charges. While the initial felony cases from early 2024 were marked as case transferred, the subsequent failure to address the misdemeanor counts has led to a persistent wanted status in Monroe County.
All right, we got a bingo. I love it. That guy said bro. And there wasn't another bro there. There are 3 chicks there. His chick and 2 female fish and wildlife officers. He still said bro. I didn't think I was going to get that one. So, but we got it. We got the 4 what, the bro, the gimme in the middle. It's a great bingo today. But a bingo for you is to grab some merch. So you want a Hello Citizen shirt? You want a cool hat? Fires of Frank patch mug? Check out our merch. It's right here. Click that. What you're going to do, you're going to go to the website, order anything you want, I'll send it. So you order it, I'll pack it, I'll get it to you.